Hello my friends. So I've just gone over this video and I've edited the video just to see how long it takes to shell the eggs. Not including the cooking, this is the shelling. So from taking them off the pan, running them under the cold water and shelling them, it was under 2 minutes. So I think that's pretty good going. So if you can average this out, how long it'll save you at work if you've got a large batch of eggs or just at home, it honestly saves you a hell of a lot of time to cook them this way. So please watch the video and I really think you'll benefit from it. Okay, thanks. And please like and subscribe, it'd really help my channel. Thank you. Right, today I'm going to show you an easy way to shell eggs. I used to work in a catering kitchen, so we obviously had to find more efficient ways. We had to cut corners wherever we could. So we had to make sandwiches, 4 fillings of sandwiches every day. We'd make 2 days worth of fillings. So we'd have grated cheese, so we'd have to grate 2 lots of cheese for 2 days. Grated cheese, we'd have egg mayo, we'd have some sort of meat, and tuna mayo. So we'd have to think of quick ways to prepare these fillings so it didn't take as long, so we had more time for other things. So I'm going to show you a quick way to do eggs. Now when I say a quick way, it's not a quick way to cook them, it's a quick way to remove the shells. So you can take the shells off and mash the egg, however way you want to do it. I found the easiest way to do a lot, is to use a cheese grater, but you can use a potato masher, you can use a fork. So there's different ways that you can do it, but I'm going to show you how to do it the way I do it, the way I cook them, so you can remove the shells. I know there's various people say online, use, bicarbonate of soda in the water and they come off easy as anything. Doesn't work. I've tried it, it doesn't work. And the amount that you need in a catering kitchen, do you think they're going to be using that, fannying around using that to do 30 eggs every second day? But the amount that they'll get through there is ridiculous. So I found that this way works for me. I will just tell you another way to do eggs for sandwiches. If you poach the eggs, not boil them, they'll cook faster. If you do it in a proper poacher, you know, them little plastic cups, if you grease those first and then you put the eggs in, poach the eggs that way, then you don't have to shell them either. So that's one option if you do, like, if you've got a fork poacher to do it in the egg poacher, because you'd use less water in that as well, and the shells come off at the start, so then you've just got the egg and you can mash it, grate it. So there's 2 ways. I might do a video on that, but I haven't got a poacher, so these are just various ways that I'm explaining to you, so they might be useful to you. But let me show you the boiled approach, okay? Saucepan, fill the saucepan with water. Now again, as I said, in a catering kitchen, you have to cut corners wherever you can. So I've got to make this boil as quick as I can, so I'm going to put the lid on it. Why? Because it will boil faster, because the steam won't... Look at that smoke in there, must be something burnt on it. Because the water will boil faster because the steam isn't allowed to escape. So it's going up and then it's just steadily, temperature is building up underneath the lid. So we're going to do that. We're going to get it to boil a bit faster that way, not a lot faster, but this is a way that I do it with all of my cooking on the hob to get something hotter, just put the lid on, gets it going, gets it going to the boil quicker. And isn't that what we want? Use less energy. It all helps, doesn't it? So we're just gonna get this to the boil now. Get my eggs. See how many you've got. It's just getting there now. It's quite quick, this induction hob, to get it to the boil. I will say it's faster than the kettle, but if you have got hot water to hand, it's even quicker still to boil hot water. From cold, it takes longer. Something science in it. Science. So it's going to take less time if you've got hot water. So if you've just boiled a kettle to make yourself a brew and you've got a bit hot in there, just put that in and it'll help it on its way a bit quicker. Another way that we also use in the winter months is we've got a log burner and we put a little kettle on the log burner so it boils water, and then we put it into, I'll just show you, into an insulated jug. So we've always got this filled up, ready to go. Right, now this is starting to boil, okay? So let's get down to it. I've got a handy little timer on this hob. So each ring has got a timer on it. So if you've got things you want to go off at different times, you can set each individual ring to do that. So that's, the rest of it is rubbish, to be fair. If you're a foodie, it's not the right hob for you. Nearly there. Starting to bubble on the bottom, so this is the most important step. If you don't do this, it won't work. Now, the reason it works is because it lets air in straight away. So it doesn't look pretty. You might get a little bit of leakage, which is fine. You're using these eggs for sandwiches. You're not making deviled eggs. It doesn't need to look pretty. You're not putting it in a salad. It's going to be grated, so who cares what it looks like? So I'm going to show you now. This is the most crucial. Don't miss it. Your egg, throw it in the pan. From above, throw it. And that's it. Time it. And you leave it. So basically, you drop it in. You just drop it. What difference does it make? Well, it cracks it. So you've got the air gets in under the shell. So when you go to take the shells off, it's already cracked. You've already got that opening. You just like stick your thumb in. You don't need to do all this rolling on the side and cracking it. You've got it cracked already. Now it may bulge. It will look deformed when it comes out. Don't think it won't, because it will. I fully expect it to. So you see where some of the white has seeped out. You can see where some of the eggs have got the white on the outside, where it's come out, where they're cracked. So I'm just going to squeeze this now. See? And because the air has got around that, just come straight off. That shell, isn't it? Can't remember what it's called now. It's like a little sack thing, isn't it? Nope. Right, so did you time that? How long that took me to do 4 eggs? Not bad, eh? And just remember, I did say it's for sandwiches, not deviled eggs, not posh eggs. Just so throw them in the pan, boil them for 8 minutes. Pour cold water on them, do it while they're warm, and you will save yourself a hell of a lot of time.